Hello. Hello, Myriam.
Hello, Diane. Hi.
Hi. Hello, and hello, everyone. Hello to our replay viewers and to our live viewers. We appreciate
I
both
hope
populations of viewers, no matter whether you're a replay viewer or a live viewer. We appreciate you, both types of audiences. So, and we get, even though there's nobody in our chat streams right now, they come a little later after we start usually, especially for the replay viewers. We don't sit around and wait for those live viewers to show up. We start right away because we know our replay viewers don't want to listen
oh, I
around
hope
that dead space where we're like as if we're waiting for live viewers to get here. So we get right to the point, and this totally benefits our replay viewers, that we get right to the point. Whether, because
okay.
right now,
Irene is here. Hi, Irene. Welcome. How are you
hi
today?
Pat Lamb, hi Irene, Arena.
Hi. Okay, people start coming. We are going. What are we going to do today, Diane?
Okay, so today it's all about intuitive painting, and it's inspired by the artist Tracy. For maybe she's well known. Many of you might know her, Tracy Verdugo, and she's a big intuitive painter. And I just followed one of her lessons recently and got inspired. And her website link is down below at the top of the description box. Tracy Verdugo. If you want to go to her website, she offers free lessons as well as paid lessons. And
Can
I have
you pin it? Can you
what?
pin it in the? No, it's not
No, I'm
something.
just it's at the top of the description box.
Okay, perfect.
So and I take some year-long art course where she happened to be one of the 30 instructors. So I was already paying for this year-long painting class, and she happens to be one of the 30 instructors. And I watched her lesson and was so inspired by her painting, that um and how she and how she's intuitive, and yet and she doesn't try to do things perfect. I love that, how she's
Mm,
intuitive and isn't trying to do perfection. She's not trying to paint like every flower perfect or the tree leaves perfect. She You'll see as our paintings get started. Well, here's a painting that I did already. It's kind of in her style. Yes, it's in her style, and I kind of just did this in her style just to learn something.
yes, I saw.
Oh, it's
I want to
glimmering.
say
It's
hi.
glimmering.
I want to say hi to Tina and Carrie. Hi, how
Hi,
are
Tina.
you?
Hi, Tina and Carrie.
Yes, I saw this painting in the thumbnail. It's something
No,
similar.
this was not the one in the thumbnail. I used actually one of Tracy Verdugo's paintings in the thumbnail. This one is inspired by Tracy Verdugo.
Okay.
I painted this, and it's inspired by Tracy Verdugo's style. So I'm doing
Okay.
something similar to this today. So as you can see, like, she's so intuitive. Like, she even goes ahead and paints some trees completely white. Like that. I
Yes.
find that unusual,
When
and it's
intuitive
very
painting is
colorful.
a method of creating art that aims to explore and uncover aspects of the inner self. So it's suited to beginning artists and to advanced painters. The goal is not to learn specific technique,
Right.
produce a body or work, or develop a commercially viable style. So I think we are going to have fun today.
So one thing that I got inspired by when I was watching her paint is that she'll go back and forth between the foreground, background, and like and not as if not traditional. So in intuitive painting, it's not about painting in the traditional way. It's not about that, where normally I think they would paint the background first. So she might change the color of the background, and then she lets the painting speak to her. So she, as she puts down one brush stroke or one color, then she it informs her where her next color or brush stroke or element will go.
Well, let me tell something to others about my bird that is here standing.
Oh, yes.
I'm going to use watercolor paper. This is a new watercolor block that I have, or journal. It's very pretty. I don't know how much time this fabric uh, covers will be like that. So enjoy it. And earlier, I was working with some papers I found that I did for the Kerry Griffiths July postcard play. I remember. And I had a lot of papers for ephemera, but I have papers that had a lot of watercolor like stains, like not a drawing, or maybe have drawings and then in the middle have those background, let's say. And I saw this part, and I saw so clearly this character that I started to define it with watercolor markers. So it wasn't so different, only. Oh, thank you, Carrie. She said that I did lovely postcard. It was really. Oh, Julie Torrance is here. Hi, Julie. How are you, my dear?
Hi,
Um,
Julie.
it was a very, very fine time, because to have an artistic event and the participation was incredible. So, Julie, I am going to try some watercolor today, but it will be mixed media also. Julie is doing so good tutorials about watercolor for people that are novice in that.
Oh, nice.
It's very,
And
very.
hello, Greg. Hi, Greg.
Hi, Greg. How are you? So, for those that were not in our streams before, we decide to have to split the channels so we both could stream at the same time. What we didn't know is that the chats are also split. So I'm so sorry if we talk about people that are not in your chat. That's the reason.
And let me add to that is that I can, because I host this stream and I set it up, and you can only host it on one channel. So I'm the one that hosts the channel and sets up the live stream and schedules it. I can see the chat for both
Of course.
channels, but I have a vision disability, so I cannot just sit here and read it. I have to like lean over to very close with my
Yeah.
magnifying glass and try to read it, and it is quite a hassle. So I basically concentrate on the chat on my channel because I can watch it on my iPad and hold it up to my face, and she Myriam concentrates on whatever. So she can't see both chats like I can, but because of my vision disability, it's hard for me to see that. And I have to step away. I have to get water.
That's okay.
Paint
That's okay.
water.
I'm going to tell Kerry have a recent, well, all his videos are to die for, really. And I extremely recommend you, if you're not already, sub to him, to Julie. Tina, you you don't have a channel, but you post in Facebook and in Instagram. Is that correct, or I'm mistaken? And Irene or Irene, I don't know how is the name, but let us know about you. Watercolor pens love water. Yes, I have here a little bit, and I have Maxi on standby in the other room. And I saw the last Kerry video with the abstract. I'm so glad what you are doing, Kerry. It's something so beautiful to see, to watch you in your transit, in your journey, because you are really doing a journey. At least it's what I can see. Okay, let's start working a little bit, because if not, you are not going to see all the time the two parts of my um, journal, but I love this, like this large format. So I will try to share with you as much as I can.
And the thing about intuitive painting is that you don't second guess yourself too much. You kind of go without thinking. You kind of paint without thinking too much. I tend to overthink. And so intuitive painting can be a challenge for me, but it's also freeing. It's freeing, but it's also a challenge for me to not think too much about, oh, where
Can
should I
we
put
start?
this color? Or where should I put that color?
Can we start?
Yes, we're
Yeah.
starting.
Oh, perfect. Oh, it's not this one. That's why. Let's go.
So I am choosing to paint my background first. I'm going to paint the sky and the distant mountains first. But I wouldn't have to do it that way in an intuitive painting.
Oh, so thank you, Julie. You're currently looking at Dash Gouache Studio pen set for painting along with my watercolors, but I know very little about them. So a little research is in order. Oh, Dash Gouache Studio Pan. So it's gouache and watercolors. Wow, I use two of them, but don't come to me with asking for qualities, different sets or whatever.
What kind of material are you talking about?
Uh, Caran d'Ache Gouache Studio Pan sets.
Oh, yeah. I use Caran d'Ache water soluble crayons.
Oh, yeah, Caran d'Ache is a very
Yeah,
known,
very good brand.
but you know that sometimes they have one product that it's better than the other. So yeah,
Oh.
unless you use it, you cannot tell people, yeah, it's like that or no. Okay, I have some arsenic because I want.
We hope some of you are following along or follow along after you watch the replay. And then tag us on Facebook or Instagram with your
Oh,
creation.
Anina. Hi, Anina.
Hi, Anina.
Yeah, watercolor. It's when we are like in a soft mood. But I am going to use many things.
So one of the techniques that Tracy Verdugo uses is that she when she starts a painting or when she gets stuck in a painting, she uses words. She looks at a word list, and I'm going to bring up the word list. She looks at a word list of opposites. So the first word is curvy, and what's the opposite of curvy? Is straight. So then she has to see, well, does she have a does she have both curvy and straight in her painting? Does she have both thick and thin, big and small, expansive and what would that opposite be? Expansive and constrictive, contained and expansive, conscious or and spontaneous. And so that as the list goes on, more and more transparent and opaque. So she looks for opposites to make sure that she has those because they add a variety of they add interest by adding variety of elements.
Oh, okay. I don't know. I am doing whatever I have in mind today.
That's only if you're stuck. You don't have to follow that list. That's like that's a technique she has for when people get
Yes, yes,
stuck.
I understood, but I think that we can show that too. I don't know. I am very, 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 very rebel. You know me
Oh
already.
yeah, rebel.
Mhm. So I try to follow some, I don't know, but no. Yeah, she is inspiring a lot of people. I mean, and she had something that I love in her. That it's the she is humble.
Oh, you're talking about Tracy Verdugo?
No, I am talking about. Sorry, I didn't share it with you. Anina is telling that Scott talk about how Julie influenced one of his what she does, like one of the work of her.
Oh.
I'm telling that Julie, it's a very good artist and something that it's very important. I don't know it's important or not, but she's very humble. So that's it. Okay, let's see. So I have my chicken. I had him as inspiration, and it will be here at the end. So I will see.
You mean your imaginary bird?
Yes, my imaginary. No, it's not imaginary. It's here.
It's not. It's a different bird than they showed at the beginning.
It's the same. I am joking because when you talk of imaginary, and I imagine when you are a little and you have an imaginary friend that only you see and only you can talk with him.
Yeah.
So it's not imaginary, it's here, I say.
Oh, I'm using a sea sponge for painting some greenery. I love my sea
Oh,
sponge. I love my sea sponges. Not mostly I don't paint landscapes or anything, but I do paint lots of florals and flowers with figures. But even inside the figure for the skin, I will use this to create interest. It gives a nice effect.
I have a question for you and for our friends in the chat. Oh, it's expensive, Carrie. Sorry, I didn't saw your comment. So, do you know, or what do you know about the mother paint? The mother color, sorry. The mother color.
How do you spell that?
Mother,
I
like
know. Spell that. Spell that word.
Mother.
Oh, I've never
And
heard of this.
another color.
I've never heard of that.
Okay. So I want to talk about it, not to develop that, but to talk because it's a very good concept and will help all of us in our color management. So the concept of the mother color is that, let's say that you have 5 colors that you choose for your art. And then you do a little bit of search or research about them on the wheel, and you see or notice that they don't have nothing to do one with each other, not like to be together. They have nothing to do. So there is a solution for that. You don't need to change your colors. You only need to use and apply the mother color concept. Maybe you know it with another name. I just
Yeah.
tell you what you do. Let's say you have 5 colors, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So I'm not going to put colors, but that's the concept. So you take a little bit of each color and you put them in one place. And in this one place, you do another color. That it's the combination of all of them. And then you take a little bit of this color and you mix to all of the colors or to each of one. And the color change because you mix it with another color. But because this color is the combination of all of them, when you do that, every color has a correlation between them.
Well, the way I know about that would be having a color story where also having a color story where which I think must be the same thing as knowing your color palette, keeping with the same color palette for a painting, but also having a dominant color, so that having a dominant color and also using that, helping to create that harmony with that dominant color and the other colors. You would use a little bit of that dominant color in with all your other colors, which helps create harmony and unity.
Mm-hmm. But the important thing is, I don't know if in your case it's the same, that this color could be another color that you add in every one of them, or could be a mix of all the colors.
So that could create mud, though. How would you prevent creating mud if you're mixing?
That's how you prevent, because the color it's a combination of all of them. So when you put a little bit in each color again, the same color appear in every one of them. That's why at least the people that presented that said that that's how we don't have mud with that. But we need to try it. I don't know.
Well,
I
I
just
haven't. There's all kinds of color theories. The color theory that I've heard of recently stems from old master techniques where there there's warm red, cool red, warm blue, warm cool blue. So there's a warm and a cool of every single color, and you will make less vibrant colors if you mix like a warm red with a cool blue. That's going to make a less vibrant purple than if you mixed warm red with warm blue.
uh-huh. Okay. Well, we need to do that and we need to try, but because with Kerry we do. Sorry, first of all, hi, Ligea, how are you?
Oh, and
Welcome.
hi, Rosalie and Jordan.
Hi. So we do color combo, and sometimes our color that they don't really. At least it's something that you are not sure that you will think about it alone. Anyway, I am so intuitive that I don't know where I'm going with that. But I'm going. And happened to me something very interesting. This is a big brush, and my palette, sorry, it's really tiny. So I intend to grab the orange to do the same that I did here, and it was no orange because the brush stuck one uh, one of these before. That was the, I think it's this violet that I am using, and no, a blue. So it was that I could really continue my way to the orange, but I said no. It seems that my intuition is telling me you need to do that.
Oh, yeah. So your intuition's telling you that.
Yeah. So that was the thing.
And your intuition cannot come through if you think too much, if you overthink. That's what intuitive painting involves, not overthinking.
Yes, yes. So here Alina says the birds always lift the spirit unless they are bringing death. Oh no! And Julie says, my whimsical birdies are real to me too. They lift my spirit. Okay, let's see.
And I've heard this from other painters, and I heard it from Tracy Verdugo too, that she never, I'm pretty sure she said this, but I did definitely hear it from another artist. They never use black, so they will always use some dark color, like dark violet, a dark blue,
Oh yeah?
dark reds. Yes, and they don't use black, and I kind of agree with that, and I don't always do that, but today I'm going to do that.
Okay. Isn't that so like an oxymoron?
I don't know.
No, because she says intuitive, no, like you need
No,
to do it.
black is a flat color. Black doesn't have any vibrancy in it, where these other colors will have vibrancy.
it's okay. But what I say, not why use it or why not, but the thing that she put that as a rule in a no rule world,
Oh, I see.
intuitive painting, for me, it's a little bit, I don't know, um, weird.
Yeah, and now that I think of it, I can't remember if it was Tracy Verdugo that said it, but it was definitely and some other artist that said that recently that I was watching. Oh, I'm
Mhm.
using a bamboo skewer right here for scratching out lines on the tree trunk.
Oh, because you are using acrylic.
Yes. So I scratched out lines on the tree.
Mhm.
Hi, Anthony. Welcome.
Hi, Anthony. How are you?
And if I didn't say hello, Frugal Mama and Davy.
Oh, we are doing an event in October that is called Halloween, and it's very ample because it's for streamers, for those who do videos, and for those who take pictures of the world. The three categories will be there. I think we are going to launch it tomorrow or the day after that, but I wanted to take this uh, stage so I can tell you, you know it first here.
Oh, I wanted to read a couple comments in my chat. Wisconsin Greg says, I'm adding intuitive painting to my bucket list. Sounds interesting. Great topic. Thank you, Greg.
Oh, yeah.
And Anthony
Indeed.
says, Anthony says he doesn't use black either. He will use a deep red and green with burnt umber or Prussian blue and burnt umber.
Mhm. Okay. Julie asked, which paper are we using?
I'm
So,
using oh, go ahead.
please go ahead. I
I'm
interrupt you.
using mixed media paper that's in my spiral bound journal. It's mixed media paper.
Okay. And I am using watercolor paper, not a very, very special one. It's 230 gram. And if that's all the explanation we have, let's see, where it's from Sin, so nothing special, but it's a watercolor paper, all of it. Anina says, I think each artist has his own choices to create the art, and
Yeah, that's
that
right.
then it's like fingerprints, so no black is part of her fingerprint. Yeah, uh, I sure that sometime at the end of my life I will be looking back and I will say, oh yes, that was my style. But as for right now, I am not. I'm
Oh,
not
you feel
sure.
Real? You're not sure of your style?
I'm not sure about my style.
I know.
I think
I feel
like
that way too. I just
yeah.
know that color is very important. So the one unifying thing about it in my artwork is the use of color.
Mhm. Yes, but I can see a picture of you, a painting that you made, and I don't need to say there that you did it. And
Oh,
some
cool.
people told me that they recognize my style everywhere, and
Oh,
so something that it seems that I have an explanation to that because our journey in art is not something static, but it evolves. What other people see is the shadow of our journey.
yeah.
That's, I think, is the reason we we cannot recognize our own style when other people do.
Oh, another interesting technique that Tracy Verdugo uses and is if she uses a color and she still has color on her brush or on her palette, she'll say two. She has to find two more places where she can use that color.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, that I'm trying to do that today. I forgot about it. I
And
just remembered it now.
well, when I was talking earlier, I did a pause and I watched my monitor, that is the part where I have the stream as people see it, okay? And suddenly I understood my own, like where I'm going with that. I could see the finished work. It's so interesting that, wow, me too. I am going to go more for intuitive painting from now on. Yes.
Who says that?
Someone in your chat told that. And I say,
That's on their bucket list. They want to try it.
yeah. So now it's on mine. Well, it's not more in my bucket list because I am trying, but yeah, I am loving it. Do you want me to tell you what I see, or do you want to have a surprise at the end?
What you see in what? My painting?
Mine.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
Okay, wait a minute because I need to put this so it will be more understood. Good, good. Okay, this bird is standing on what could be deck, not deck. What is, how do you call the deck that goes to the sea? Dock?
Oh, boardwalk.
No, not boardwalk, where people go to uh, to fish. Like
Oh,
you have the sea, and then you have
the dock, DOCK.
dock. Okay, so I see a dock. This could be perfectly the pillar on a dock that you see the birds at sea. They uh, stand on them. So what I see is this is a dock. The dock, it goes like that. Here is the sea. I don't know what is going to be here, but something is going to be here. And the pillars, here is like a post, here is another pillar, another pillar. Yes, not Marina, but a dog. Yes. And I could see it so easily before I put this. This was intentional. My C was somehow intentional, even though I have another color and I will have some more colors, but for now it's helping me to see it. And it's so interesting because I wasn't intentional. So my paint, it's not only one color. I didn't try to do like from one color to another, like ombre, or so I have a pillar that it's brown, another two are yellow, one it's like a brownish. Maybe this will be another one because it's on the same. So now I can do something because I already see it, but it won't be uniform. So interesting because the color will represent shadows and different textures. So add this to your to your videos, Julie. Beginners watercolor intuitive paint.
Is Julie working on watercolor right now?
She is doing a series of videos for beginners. I think this is a great idea for beginners in watercolor.
Oh, on YouTube?
Yes,
Oh,
yes.
nice.
I don't have any mod here. Anina, I think it's time. Do you want to be my mod? You have no obligation. Let me know. Prefer over being live with you. Okay. I
What? What did she
couldn't
say?
understand her.
What's funny? What did she say?
She did a live with me.
Oh,
It
yes,
was
right.
yes, you know the story. It was between a misunderstanding and uh, like she took it and she did one with him and one with me because we wanted to her to and you just I came to the conclusion that's not for me for now. Yes, that's what
Oh,
she
no,
she
I don't know the story, but anyway, so this is the first time I'm hearing the story. I know she was on your live stream, that's all I know, but she
yes,
decided live streaming isn't for her?
yes, that's the thing. So she said when I said, "Do you want to be my moderator?" and she said, "I do prefer to be your moderator than to be live with you." Okay. Yes, you are blue. You have a blue dress. And let me tell you, I didn't ask anyone else, not because I don't trust you, that I am, that because Anina, it's in every one of my streams. So I don't want to obligate anyone that maybe don't have the time or have other things to do and say, okay, I'm now a moderator, so I need to be there. Okay, so for me, it's important to explain that.
And then paintings go through an ugly stage.
Oh,
Yes, they go through an ugly stage where I've heard many artists say that. Right now, I think my painting might be in a little bit of an ugly stage with the white that I just added.
I see. But could be that it's not a bad thing, don't you think?
No, the ugly stage is not a bad thing. It's a necessary thing. It's a necessary
Yes,
thing to go through, and it's not bad. The ugly stage is not a bad thing.
yeah, that's what I mean.
Many artists say it's a necessary journey towards the end of the end of the painting is to go through the ugly stage.
Yeah, yes, it is. I am trying to define something, but I might be needing to come with another thing. Well, now that I know, and when you know, you know, let's try a little bit more of this.
You mean you know when you know because of your intuition?
No, no, that's a joke. When you know, you know. Like if you are from here, you will know. But if you are not in the business, like you didn't know. So it's a phrase. It's not something that. So I am defining this. I know already what is that. So I'm going to say this part. I already saw it. It's not my decision. It's the oh, Greg! Hi, Greg. I finally found your channel and subscribed. Oh, thank you so much,
Oh, is
Greg.
that Wisconsin Greg?
Yes,
Oh, nice.
that's okay. Greg, please. Thank you, Anina, for adding Julie's channel. If you can add Carrie's and okay, ask who wants to share. So
Hi, James Money. Welcome.
hi.
That's good, James. Glad to hear it.
I am trying to find the end.
Thank you, Davy. Davy says, love both of your artworks.
Oh, David, thank you. You are always, always so good with us. Okay. I am going to go now to the watercolor markers.
So what mediums are you using today?
I am using watercolor markers and watercolor markers. Even though it sounds very weird what I said, but it's exactly that. Let's go to the green. Oh, I think I need to, no, I don't need to anything. It's better if I have. It's good. Now my brush will be a whitey.
Do you own any glitter?
I know the
Oh
same
yeah.
glitter that I bought, I think, 14 years ago here.
So
It's the
you don't use it that often?
same. No. Hi,
I
Liz. How are you?
Hi, how are
Mm,
you? I don't use glitter that often,
I don't use it at
but
all.
I used it on the intuitive painting. I put red glitter on the red flowers, and then it dropped down onto the mountains that I had clear glue on, and then speckled the top of the mountains with glitter.
Oh, I see.
Oh, wonderful. Greg says this is giving him lots of ideas.
Oh, that's so good. That's what we want. Julie says the frugal crafter is fantastic for art supplies. Yes, her
Oh,
channel
yes.
has more than that, but I do refer to her reviews often. Oh, that's so good.
Oh, yes, the frugal crafter you're talking about?
Yeah,
Yeah, she doesn't just do crafting, like, she's really good at watercolor painting and acrylic painting,
yes, yes, she is.
and then she does crafting too.
Mhm. Okay, my dogs heard the neighbors with the dogs. Perfect.
I
Perfect.
don't no like. No, no.
No like.
No, like.
Ah, you don't like it?
No, I don't like it.
Perfect. It's not for you then. I was
Uh,
about to give it as a gift to you, but okay.
I
What do
like
you
it.
say?
Like, good, good.
Oh, it's good. Ah, I
For me?
don't know why. I think that's really, really something interesting.
No. For me?
Yes. Diane, your painting needs pink.
Who says that? Anina?
Anina,
I
Anina.
knew Anina. I did add pink. I've added this pink. The pink's in the sky.
But it shows as because it's
Orange.
neon, it shows as an orange.
Right.
A
Well,
red
there's
and
in this painting,
orange.
there's only a little pink. There won't be a lot of pink. It's just there's a little pink. You can see it right there at the top of the mountains.
Oh, okay. Anyway, you don't need to do it, even though she tell.
Right.
But I love these interactions. I really love them. Okay, so I am all over. I am all over the place. What?
Today,
Yes.
I do it smoothie.
Oh, you're going to do a smoothie?
Now.
Okay. Only please find another place for that. And
And
everything. You need to wash it before you use it. Okay? Okay. And oh, another. No? Okay. I don't mind. I don't know. I'm a little bit spooky. Oh, Julie said she will take a smoothie to send it over and lock the front door. It will take a little bit to arrive, but yeah, I think Maxi don't have a
how
problem.
much smoothie?
He said how many smoothies
How many?
we want. He's taking orders on smoothies. Okay, now what I need to do here is maybe this one. Okay. Okay. Now
I
I
need to step away from my painting, so I'm I might come back to it and see. I can't do things in one sitting. Because my eyes get saturated from looking at the painting, and then so I put this. I'm switching projects right now. I have channel members on my YouTube channel, and at level 2, I send them a handmade card every month for the level 2 memberships at my Artsy Fartsy Vibe Tribe membership. Yes, that's true. Artsy Fartsy Vibe Tribe is the name of the membership. And so I have to work on my monthly cards for them.
okay.
I'll be right back.
Okay. In the user smoothies are Liz wants, Julie wants. In the United States, smoothies are expensive unless you make them yourself. Well, Here it's expensive too because we need to use a kind of fruit for the diet that it's not, it's expensive. Yeah, but anyway, it's okay. Oh no, entonces no. Si es poquito, sí.
Sí.
Bueno. It's the first time, so if you hear something, we don't know how much noise it does. This thing. Yep. Wow. Mhm. Okay, let's see. But anyway, yeah, they are. I don't know. I don't really know because it's not my jam. So I don't go out to buy them.
Here's some jelly brain,
Oh,
butterfly stencil.
Mamá,
yes.
¿me vas a preparar?
Yes. Okay, we have our smoothie.
No, no, no.
Ah, yeah, better. Okay, for me,
No. Seven.
really, I
Sorry,
want.
I didn't have my microphone on. I'm telling, say that here are my. I have some gel prints, old gel prints with the butterflies, the PM Artist Studio butterfly stencil.
Falta azúcar, ¿no?
Para mí sí, pero tomate vos.
No te gusta.
Come. Okay, let's see. It's so weird, but I want to go with another medium, and I think I want color pencils. Julie says that the gel prints are beautiful.
Oh, thank you.
She said, do you have special paint brushes that you use? I don't know if you are talking to Millis or to Diane or both, maybe.
Hi, Roadkill Gaming.
So
Roadkill
I
Gaming.
don't have
Welcome.
special
I
brushes.
just I just use different size brushes and I don't use expensive brushes. They're like medium price, like not super cheap. I don't use super cheap brushes, but like medium quality brushes.
Okay, this is almost where I want to be. Did you see what I saw in this part? It's a flag that it's like in the front of the image.
Did you ask me a question?
Yeah, it was in general. If you see what I did with the thing in the middle.
No, I can't really see it.
Ah, it's okay. You will see in the picture. It's not important anyway. Yeah? Okay. Ah. I want to go with color pencil, so I need to be dry. Please, I understood well. Do you need a gel print?
What? Who are you talking to?
To Lisbon. I thought that I heard or I saw in the chat. I don't remember. That's my problem, of course. But like she wants gel prints. I want to know. I want to know, oh baby. So I'm trying to grind this. Thank you, Lee. Oh, okay. Perfect. No, 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 no. I need to find another place for my tool. Yes, yes. Okay. This is a little bit damp, parts of it also. But let's go and see what we can do.
This is really great to do this because I've been putting it off. I've been putting off making these right now I'm behind and I have to make September and October cards for my channel to my 2 channel members that are at the level 2.
Mhm. Hmm.
Greg says your dog is the guard dog on duty.
Ah, yes, yes, she, both are. You you are so right.
Myriam has two dogs.
Yeah, I have the mother and the daughter. Yeah. Now, I don't know if you work with resistance and watercolor, but this resistance, even the eye and these lines are made because on the paper I did marks with oil pastel. It's an
Oh, so
oil,
it resisted.
yes, oil pastel white, and then
Right.
resisted.
Oh, when I taught art for 25 years, that was one of my favorite projects to do because I thought that it would be you draw with a white crayon or white oil pastel on white paper, and then you can't see the picture that well, and then like magic, I say you paint it with watercolor paints, and then you see your painting.
Yes, I did that a lot. I don't know where this goes. Oh, yeah, yeah. Let's see. 14, 15, 16. Okay, let's see the others. I need some violet.
Ugh.
We are very concentrated. Just doing chores.
Yes.
Because I
We were
am. I did.
we
I
were
know.
talking a lot before. We were talking a lot before, but I'm telling you, it's challenging to keep conversation going on a 2-hour live stream.
Yeah, I know. But anyway, Liz asked if she made something because Julie is also telling her about the brushes she uses, but she wasn't paying attention. She was doing something else, and she said, "Did I miss something?" Because she, I think, didn't relate the question. was asking for it. It's like another, because I think I am always intuitive with my work when I can, like when I do it well, but I cannot realize it.
Yeah, I think you're intuitive a lot with your work.
Yes, but now I realize that, like, the moment that so, so many times this curve was for me like another part of the same tree, but I insisted and put it separate them. At the third time that I was watching the monitor and I saw it again, I said, okay, that's it. I need to do it. It's very interesting. Now I need the green. I think this green is
So we're anybody from the chat. We can be taking questions from you.
yes, of course.
If you have questions about our process, our creative process, or I'm going to be talking a lot more in October. It's Blindness Awareness Month. I'm going to be sharing a lot more about my experiences being a legally blind artist, which I was not my whole life. I had completely normal vision until my 40s. I was unknowingly born with an extremely rare retinal disease. I was born with it, but it didn't show up until my unlike usually it shows up in childhood with people, but I had the more rare kind, fortunately, that it didn't show up until my early 40s. So I'll be talking a lot more about how I function as a legally blind artist in October, Blindness Awareness Month.
Okay. I need to go now to the markers again. Nope. No, maybe no, maybe yes. Let's see.
Oh my God, my markers don't work. What's going on?
It's so funny because I say to myself, "Oh, I am going to." It seems that I need to do that. Maybe let's see, and then I am doing it already at the same time. Yeah, it's funny. It's funny. Okay. One, two, three. Um, So I'm glad I choose to do something with uh, pencil because I can do another kind of shape.
I haven't used colored pencils in so long. I have water soluble colored pencils too.
Oh yeah,
Regular colors pencils and water soluble colored pencils. Man, I have not used them in years. I do love the watercolor, the water. I do love the water soluble colored pencils.
uh, Liz said that every time that we start to do something, she want to open his product and start doing something too.
Yeah, you guys should. Why don't you guys?
Yeah, she does all the time. I make some. Blue, 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 blue. Well, this is my brush. This my special brush. But don't you worry, you can use a brush. Oh, Julie says, why not Diane?
Oh, why not? What?
I don't know.
I forgot. I forgot what I just said.
Makes sense, Diane's colors are so interesting. It must relate to her view.
Oh, why haven't I not been using colored pencils? Ooh, I don't, because I am like focused on mixed media with acrylic and my digital collage, which I just saw somebody else who's a digital artist, and I call it tradigital art because I combine digital art with tradigital mixed media art. And that's my favorite, and that's my focus. And I don't really like working with colored pencils that much. I really don't like. I like water soluble colored pencils, but it doesn't really go with my work. It doesn't go with what I do. I probably should give them away.
Hmm. There are places that they in the United States. Who is the one that knows about it? I don't remember, but it's a place that people with discapacities have a place to art, and they always need uh, products.
Oh, interesting. Listen, what Greg says. Greg says, I'm thinking about doing a totally intuitive painting and another one where just the main subject is intuitive. That's awesome.
Yeah.
I need to add Greg, I need to send you an invite to my art group, my Facebook art group called Creative Soul. I mean, It's called Art, A Creative Journey, Soulful. Oh, I can't remember. Soulful Art, A Creative Journey, or something like that. The Art of Soul. That's it. The Art of Soul, A Creative Journey. I send you an invite for that, and then you can share your artwork in there. I'll send you an invite for it. The Art of Soul, A Creative Journey. So keep a heads up for the invite. Or if better, I could just send you the invite link to you directly in Messenger.
Okay. Now I'm pleased with that part. I don't know. Sorry.
That's my favorite thing, when we can inspire people. I feel like that's why I do these live streams, so I can inspire people.
Yeah, I agree with that. I don't know about this because it's new for me, but I think that there is a time that you know what you are doing, even if it's intuitive.
There are times where what happens?
That you already know what you are doing. It's not all like, okay, I don't know what I am doing, it's intuitive or whatever.
Oh no, it's too quiet.
Too quiet. You told me that you need to go early today.
Oh yeah, I know. I guess I'm finishing this up, and then, but
That's okay.
it doesn't have to be soup. I mean, yeah. So
It's okay. You tell me when. I don't want you to lose your. Oh, or talk for 20 minutes before doing something is to handle. It's tough to handle. I have no clue why I'm doing it too. No, to know either. I'm learning. I am learning.
Well, I guess should we review what we did today? I could go first. So here, I might not have finished this. I had to step away from it. My intuitive landscape painting. It's an intuitive, imaginative landscape painting. So it's imaginary landscape. So that I did with acrylic paint, inspired by the style and techniques of Tracy Verdugo, and her website link is posted at the top of the description box. Tracy Verdugo, you can check out her website. She offers free and paid lessons and classes. So how about you, Myriam?
Well, I did my paint with watercolor. I did put on the end, on the borders, so I want to take it out, but at the end, yes, imaginative. Yes, thank you. What do you want to say? Oh, Bertie brought that up and does that. I said that ATC with her. Oh, okay, sorry. It was a conversation between me. So yes, I have a great experience. I think I did. I don't mind the result with this, even though I like the result also. But for me, the process and everything was fabulous, fabulous.
Oh, that's wonderful.
So thank you because you was the one that brought that, and I really, for me, it was fantastic. So thank you so much, all
Mhm.
of you, for coming, for participating. Don't forget the thumbs up in your
Yeah,
way out.
thumbs up. And before we go, does anybody have suggestions that they'd love to see for future live streams that we may even do next week? Type in the chat ideas that you would love to see us do for future live streams. Go ahead, type it in the chat now.
Or leave a comment.
Oh yeah, leave it as a comment. You can leave it as a
You
comment as
can
well.
think about it and leave it on the comments. Okay? Well, thank you so much, Diane, for do this with me. And thank you all.
Yes, thank you.
Love you.
Okay. Oh yeah, I love you guys. Okay, bye. See, we do this every Monday, 1 to 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Come
Hi,
visit us. Oh,
Sorry.
hi, Maxie. So come visit
Anita,
us.
I will ask Diane and I will give you a me know. Mail art. Do you know mail art? What is
Mylar, like MYLAR.
like mail art, but all together?
No, I'm not sure what I'm not sure I know what you're saying.
Okay, it's a movement on a way to share art. I will talk to her and I will tell you. I had a question yesterday. Do you think I can remember? I think it was about choosing size of elements. Okay.
Okay,
So
tell us in the comments. Tell us in the comments down below the description box of ideas you have for that you would love to see us do in future live streams.
bye.
Bye. Bye everyone.